divorce men 70 to 80% of the time. I would argue in relationships it's probably similar. Men aren't leaving, women are. So to a guy's point of view, he's going to commit to this girl. And what does he get? He doesn't get purity anymore. You know, these hoes. You know, he doesn't get youth anymore, so he doesn't get either of those.
I have to stop that. These hoes. He doesn't get purity anymore. These hoes. I'm Amiente. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Flavor. The flavor today is a girl by the name of Pearl Davis and her unique perspective of men and women. Her perspective might surprise you. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification for any future videos. So, without any further ado, let's take a look at a girl by the name of Pearl Davis and her unique perspective of men and women.
Women divorce men 70 to 80% of the time. I would argue in relationships it's probably similar. Men aren't leaving, women are. So to a guy's point of view, he's going to commit to this girl. And what does he get? He doesn't get purity anymore. You know, these hoes. You know, he doesn't get youth anymore, so he doesn't get either of those.
I have to stop that. These hoes. He doesn't get purity anymore. These hoes. And you can tell that's not in her vernacular. This is the way she says it. These hoes. Let's go back.
Things. A lot of times she already has a kid, so he's not fulfilling his mating strategy. On top of that, even if he does find a good woman that maybe has the qualities he's looking for, she was going to want him to marry her. And what does he get out of that? Oh, she can leave and take half and take my kid. And she
hold on there too. And for her, you know, you can't just really, people aren't just necessarily going to come on social media and say that figure without stats to back it up. So when they say 70-80% of the time when the relationships break up, it's females leaving the guys, you know, she has those stats to back it up. You know, I doubt she's just going to come and say that. But interesting to know.
That, oh, she can leave and take half and take my kid. And she things. A lot of times she already has a kid, so he's not fulfilling his mating strategy. On top of that, even if he does find a good woman that maybe has the qualities he's looking for, she was going to want him to marry her. And what does he get out of that? Oh, she can leave and take half and take my kid. And she's paid to take my kids away from me. She gets more money if she takes my children.
Pearl Davis speaking the truth from a man's perspective. And what does he get? Not getting purity, because she probably has a child, right? And if she leaves, what does he get? Has to pay her, and then if you have kids, alimony, has to pay her even more. What does he get out of that? You're not getting purity. Your maiden strategy is gone because they have kids. If she leaves, you have to pay her. If you have kids by you, you have to pay her even more. Or I don't even think it's necessarily kids by you. Just kids that you had while in the relationship, even if she had them before. True. And listen, it's interesting, it's refreshing that a girl is somewhat speaking in the defense of a guy. That what's in it for you? You know, why are you getting married? Because the laws don't benefit you. You know what I mean? The laws don't benefit you. Why are you getting together with someone who already has a child? Like, there are so many other aspects that don't benefit you. What are you doing that for? All right. Anyway, let's listen to her second take.
Women like guys that sleep around and treat like women. Modern women don't like men that treat them like queens. And the problem is, like, if guys aren't sleeping around, they start to like think too highly of each girl and treat them too well, and modern women don't like that. It's not like in your generation where like a girl's
hold on, interesting. And that I've seen truth to that. You know, a girl doesn't want a virgin, right? A girl doesn't want, you don't know how to please me. I want you to already know that. And if you don't know it all, at least it's not that steep of a learning curve for you. So now they're picking that experienced guy that's really not going to treat you really well, because that non-experienced guy is going to appreciate you because they don't have that much experience. Going to treat, but that non-experienced guy, that girl can walk all over. Doesn't want that. Wants more of a challenge. But that challenge is that experienced guy. Interesting, right? Doesn't want the nice guy because that experienced guy typically isn't the nice guy.
It's not like in your generation where like a girl's courted and like they respect it and they're excited and then you can just court the nice girl and she wants you. Like for them, it's like basically if they give a girl everything she wants, then she doesn't like them. And girls don't like guys that don't sleep around. Like
he doesn't want the inexperienced person. And we don't want that guy who treats you like a queen because I can walk all over you. If I tell you I'm going to be there, you're going to believe me. If I tell you I'm over there, you're going to believe me. Well, why not take advantage of that? I'm going to be with that guy. I'm going to be with that. But I'm going to tell you you're going to be over there. Why? Because you're the nice guy. You're going to believe that. And you're going to believe this. Girls don't want that guy. And if they end up with that guy, they're going to walk all over that guy. I've seen it. I've seen it. So I hear that. I hear exactly what you think. My thing is, it's interesting that you're coming, as a female, you're coming from that perspective. Woo-hoo. Right, all right, all right. Let's hear take 3. Let's hear a third take. Should be interesting.
men, when they make a bad decision, they always have a consequence. Women don't. And that's why women are worse, because one gender has consequences, one doesn't. And to say it's like equal, I just think isn't like fair, because like men, when they make a bad decision, they have the consequence immediately, where women don't. We're bailed out of everything.
How are we bailed out of everything?
Okay. If you want to sleep around, there's birth control. If you get pregnant, you don't want to keep it, there's an abortion. If you get pregnant and you want to get married to the guy and leave and take half, you can do that. And you can do it under the guise of being happy. And, you know, and society will accept you, and some simp will probably marry you after. And then, and then on top of that, if you're bad with your money, what are you going to do? You're going to go to a women's shelter.
Oh, whoo. You know what? Interesting. At the last bit, she goes, "Hey, you're going to go to a women's shelter." And it's funny. The first time I noticed a women's shelter, and then in a particular my neighborhood, and then I looked around and stuff like that, and I realized, where's a men's shelter? If we're all human beings, if everybody might be down on their luck, why is there a woman's shelter that will help them out, but there's no men's shelter? I found that interesting. So it's interesting that she said that. But society benefits females and not males. You know, if you want to keep the baby, you can. If you want to have an abortion, you can. If you want to get married and then leave, you'll get half of his stuff, because that's how the laws are directed to. And you'll probably be able to marry a simp in the future. I mean, I don't want to say that she's speaking the gospel, but from a man's perspective, it's interesting hearing it from a female. Because when a female hears that from a man, their defenses are already up, right? They're already probably thinking male against female, I gotta stand my point and represent the female. I think they get frozen when they see a female speaking it from a male's perspective. Because now what are you doing? Now you can't get your defenses up, right? Now you have to speak truth. You have to speak facts. You have to speak stats, because that's what she's bringing in. She's bringing in stats. So now let's have a legitimate argument, even woman to woman, right? And you can't come on the female perspective anymore. And it's interesting when you don't hear that, the response, a legitimate response from the females when she brings up these arguments. That society favors females. They could do this. They get abortion. They could not have. They could take half of your stuff. Take more of your stuff if they have children. I mean, and it's true. I mean, it's things that males been speaking about for eons, but no one listens. But when a female says it, now people are listening. That's why it's so important. That's why these types of perspectives, especially from who it's coming from, is so important. No doubt. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, And leave your comments in below in whether you agree or disagree, whether you're a female or male. I want to hear what you have to say. And until next time, deuces.